Cinders! Are you awake? I think her voice was kind of like that. I'm awake. I'll be right there. I'll get to work in a minute. No, it's not about that. I just spit on myself. I just need to talk to you. All right, Gloria, what is it? What is so important that you have to speak with me at this hour? At this hour? You mean noon. I wanted to speak with you about the way you've been behaving these past few days. Now, there goes my nice morning or afternoon. Listen, I realize we were never really on the best of terms, but what has been going on recently is something new indeed. If you really think that I will turn a blind eye on all your childish, egoistic exploits then you need to think again. Was that a wrong then? What are you talking about, Gloria? I didn't do anything. Oh, you didn't do anything outright destructive. You're far too smart for that. But do you think I haven't noticed all the little jabs at me? You take every opportunity to undermine my efforts and make my life harder. Really, I don't know what's happening to you, Cinders. Do you think I'm stupid or that I don't have any feelings? I'm trying to understand you, I really am. But it seems like you are reveling in this chaos you are creating, as if you wanted things to fall apart. Despite the efforts of all those who want to keep things together. This is where we differ, Gloria. True, our relationship was never civil, but I think I'm beginning to understand why. We may be a family, but we are not alike. All I'm trying to do is to survive in this madhouse as unscathed as possible. What seems like a chaos to you is freedom for me. Besides, let's face it, Gloria. Things are already broken. Only Camusa... Camusa! Only Carmosa and you are still pretending that you can glue them back together, like some ugly heirloom everybody hates. Typical answer of an angry child. Do you even realize that you have managed to describe the house, all of us, as if it was all about you? It is such a shame that Mother taught me so well about the importance of family. It must have made me naive. Carmusa. Because I still have the hope that you will mature one day. Excuse me? Mature? Yes, become an adult, a person who is able to grasp a larger picture. Go beyond one's own interests. It's really hard to read when you're like, and you're like, yeah. Also someone who can sacrifice personal happiness to the greater good of the house, if it is necessary. I don't deny that it can be difficult at times, but we are not children anymore. We must realize how we all depend on Carmosa and support her in any way we can. I see. Well, it certainly doesn't play well with my idea of maturity, especially that part about supporting Carmosa. Of course you would say that. Just like that. Just like you. Mother can be a difficult person to get along with, I admit. But her intentions are good. Think about the way she is putting all her strength into giving us a good life. And if you still doubt her, try imagining our lives without her. Don't mind if I do. How long do you think this house would last with her gone? You must understand she won't be here to take care of us forever. And I can't do it alone, Cinders. I need your support. Thank God, a little break for me. What should I say? I guess you're right or you are wrong. I think my voice is already going weird again. Oh my god, we haven't even been streaming for an hour yet. So weird. My eyes are so bad when I still do this. But it's fun. Good. Wrong. Okay. My dear Gloria, I don't know what is more ironic, you talking about maturity or the fact that you actually believe in the things you are saying. Let me tell you something, my poor little drone. Okay, she's a bit condescending now. Maturity has nothing to do with reproducing a pattern you've been presented. Watch and repeat. That's a child's task. Maturity is independence. It is choosing the life you want for yourself and doing all you can to get it, despite the shadow of the great mother trying to block you from the sun. Oh, the terrible mother! How can she try to protect you, teach you how to live, and expect you to care for your legacy? Such unjust cruelty! Maturity is also about being able to create your own relationships, no matter what she told you. We don't have to torture each other, you know? Just because Camosa trained us to pick on ourselves so that we won't join forces and rebel against her, it doesn't mean we have to do it. Yeah, I'm so squinting at the screen. It's like, I mean, I have to have like a small screen so that it worked with the stream. So it's really small. I'm like, nyeh. Exactly. We waste all our potential to act responsibly and show Mother that we are adults on constant quarrels. We are not doing half the things that are expected of us, of any responsible person really, and Camosa is still giving us a chance. We are so childish. No, we are not. We're young women who just want to live normal lives without constant fear, frustration, and self-pity. It's absolutely normal that we aren't happy. Who would be? We want things to change, but we lack the means to make that happen. That's why we should rebel against Camosa. We are more than capable of running this house on our own, and she knows it. Are you serious? Completely. But for that we need to act together, cooperate, and not waste our energy on making each other miserable with our little schemes. She's like, This picture you are painting in front of my eyes seems pleasant, but also not very realistic. It requires one thing which we do not have: mutual agreement. And we will not have that as long as we are not of one mind. That is, as long as Sophia keeps up her silly act. Gloria, I doubt that it is Sophia who we should be worrying about in this situation. I'm having trouble picturing her opposed to anything that would bring us more freedom from Camosa. No, Gloria, it's you. You are the unknown in this equation. We can't be sure about your loyalties. Now this is something I didn't expect. You behaving just like Sophia. It wouldn't seem that you two have much more. Oh my god, seriously, I can't read today. I'm so sorry. So horrible. It would seem that you two have more in common than meets the eye. You both prefer to spend your time criticizing me rather than trying to contribute. You could be helping us somehow. How can we understand each other if you do not even try? Then maybe you should stop whining about being criticized and start listening. How exactly did you try to communicate with Sophia? How much effort did you put into it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Sophia isn't exactly the happiest girl in the world. She's broken, deeply wounded by the hate that you and Camosa poured into her through the years. Her bitterness and armor of cynicism are like a cry for help. If only you could give her any credit, any recognition, then maybe she'd be willing to help you. She hardly seems interested in... Let me finish. Before you judge her with your usual presumptions, tell me this. When was the last time you actually talked with her? Do not be ridiculous, Cinders. I spoke with her as recently as yesterday. I don't mean commenting on house affairs or managing chores, but actually talking like sisters. You do remember that you two are sisters, right? Or is family only important to you if it allows you to put blame on other people? Alright, I see where this is going. Fine, I'm not really certain when it happened, but we did lose our connection. She seems too alien. You're a bit alien. She seems so alien now. I catch myself thinking about her like a stranger. Her face is like a mask shielding her thoughts from me. I agree that this is unfortunate. It isn't only Sophia's fault that we grew apart. Maybe we should work on changing that. Yeah, the smallest screen in the world. I'm like squinting at it. I don't know if it's better without glasses or with. No, definitely not without. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Okay. You may be thinking that I'm telling you this to criticize you, but I'm not. All I want is to hear you say things like this. So Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know, but we're not streaming this much anyway today, so it's okay. So that we can stop hurting each other all the time. It is the only reasonable thing to do. And you are always the most reasonable one, so it's good that you are willing to give it a try. And so you recognize it as well. I am the most reasonable. And I am the only one here that actually does anything to keep up the house. That might be just a bit of an overstatement, Gloria. Each one of us puts some work into how this place works, for better or worse. We just have different perspectives, and so we give different kind of input, but... Surely you realize how naive that sounds. It is something one might say to a slow child to spare its feelings. I have tried to help you both understand the importance of Carmosa's rules, and yet I seem to be the only one capable of understanding the requirements to keep up a proper household. Will nobody ever learn? How long am I supposed to guide you and work alone against the laziness and stupidity of others? Hasn't it ever occurred to you that you might not have all the answers? Because that's the root of the problem right there. You try to be our teacher and or a disciplinarian. You have no knowledge that we lack, nor a higher status, and you are not our mother. Stop trying to imitate Carmosa. Is this how you think a sister should act? How should I know? Do any of you act like one towards me? Oh, what should I do? Should we apologize? Should we reason with her or fight back? Yeah, it's a bit alien. We should phone home. I think my eyes are also still bad from crying about the stupid Nevermind episode from yesterday. My contacts are probably full of salt, water, stuff. Yeah. Okay, we reason with her. Oh, such debate skills you have. Attacking me as a person clearly proves you are the reasonable and logical one. I am not the one at fault here. You are not the only one at fault here. We all are. Reason dictates that all the sides of a conflict contribute to its current state, and so we all did. Let us oh my god, that's not even her! Oh, okay, maybe I should come a bit closer, if that's possible. I'm sitting in front of this TV stand thing. Okay, maybe I should just use my mouse to continue. Okay. Am I too close now? Wait, let me check. Smooth my hair. Okay. Let us assume that is correct. What would you propose then? Then Sophia and I would have to admit we were wrong to attack you and hinder your efforts to take care of the house. Oh, so true! You, on the other hand, would have to admit that you blindly mimicked Carmosa, rather than using your own reason and abilities to best take care of the house. Well, we all need to change our ways. If things are to improve, blame is not important. Refraining from our old habits and working together is. Yeah, it's a bit better, but it's a bit blurry too. I don't know. My eyes are so bad. I really need to get to the eye doctor. That does conjure up a good image. I think I would like such a change. One thing, though. Do you really think I mimic Carmosa? Gloria, would you please stop for a second to think and answer one simple question truthfully? And what question might that be? What do you like to do? And no, I don't mean something that you feel obliged to do, not a chore, a necessity, or an assignment. What do you like to do? What makes you happy? What do you do just for yourself and nobody else? But what are your goals? Where do you see yourself in the future? Oh my god, we're just bombarding her with questions. What will you do when Carmosa's not here and you are able to move on? Where do you want to go? I do not know. I just want to make everything better. This house should work as intended, and it should do so because of me. How long since I've been to the optician? Oh my god, I think it's been it's been 10 years, I think, since I got contacts. I never went back to like get new measurements or anything. So yeah, my eyes are probably way worse now. I want to make everyone happy and keep it all together. Fine. And when you accomplish that, what then? Imagine the house is running smoothly. Kamosa is proud of you and relaxed. All tasks complete. What would you do with all the free time then? I do not know what to say. Indeed, such a situation seems highly unlikely to occur, so I have not given it any thought. Who are you? What do you know about yourself? Oh my god, we're really like driving her into, I don't know. Seems a bit mean almost. I do not know. I do not know why you are so mean to me. All I did was come here with an open mind to talk to you, find some mutual understanding. You get no understanding because there is nothing there to understand. You came here to reenact Kamosa in a statement of superiority. That is not true. I did indeed try to get through to you. You simply would not listen. Could be nice to see the word in HD, yeah. You didn't either get through to me. You came here with your air of superiority to boost your own conviction. You don't care about myself or Sophia. All you care about is you. This is pointless. I see no reason to listen to such nonsense. Especially since I did nothing to deserve such treatment from an immature brat. Both of you are trying to turn everybody against you. Then you will be able to whine about fate that brought you to living in cinders and pain. Cinders? I must have had some kind of a huge lapse of judgment to even consider treating you as a mature woman. Oh, look who's talking. Do you even understand the word mature, or is it just something you repeat after Kamosa? Fine, Cinders, get out! Enjoy your freedom while it lasts. You have one more day until Kamosa returns. And I will not stoop to debating the order of things with you any further, nor try to teach you. You can go and do as you pleased for today. We see where your freedom gets you. We both know you are powerless to stop... Oh my god, okay. We both know you're powerless to stop me from leaving the house, or from doing anything for that matter. So you can stop pretending. Or did you grow accustomed to pretending too much? Pretending to have control, to be self-confident, to become Mosa. I do not have to listen to this! Goodbye! Oh, okay. Hello there, Hall. Let's see what new surprises you have in store for me today. Because I have to warn you, after the conversation I just had, I'm hard to impress. Hello there, early bird. Only old surprises, apparently. You really should try harder next time, Hall. Having a conversation with a room? How bizarrely refreshing. It's good to see you too, Sophia. Now, I never thought I'd say something like this, but here goes. Kamosa was right. Too much reading does make you crazy. But evidently it also makes you interesting. At least interesting enough to make my eternally uptight sister sneak into your room when she thought I wasn't looking. I seriously doubt she's that naive. Doesn't matter. The real question is, what did she want from you? Did she come to ask for help? So many hours without the chance to struggle for Kamosa's approval must have left the poor girl quite disturbed. Oh, you know, our Gloria, a true stronghold of independence, a font of wisdom. I take it she came to spread her usual Kamosian propaganda among the little ones, only to meet with steadfast resistance of the people. We will not be silenced, shouted the crowds. Oh my, it must have been quite the display. Did the guard intervene? If you're asking if there was any violence, then yes, plenty. The streets and squares practically turned red. Oh, how lovely! Was she hurt? Did you slap her? That's usually my thing to say. Slap her! No. I think that would be going a bit too far, don't you think? My dear, simple sister, what can really say? Such things tend to be... Now she has a weird voice. Oh! Such things tend to be relative, you know. A one man's hero is a criminal to someone else. It's simply too complex for a girl like me to decide. So when it comes to Gloria, I don't analyze and stick to the golden rule. Violence is always the answer. I see. I think you've just given me a bit too much information there, Sophia. Oh, you're such a child sometimes. In case you didn't notice, we're living in the middle of a dangerous and unforgiving forest. This place is packed with wild, wild, bloodthirsty predators. And whether we choose to see them or not, they exist. What a lovely thought. I will think about it on my trip through the woods today. Oh, you're going out again? I have to eat something first, but yes, I'm going out. Why? I was just wondering if you, well... What is it, Sophia? Are you blushing? Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'm not blushing. I was just thinking that maybe you could use some company. You want to leave the house? Yes? Is that a crime? Dearest Sophia, no, not in my book. Of course I'd love to go with you. But a lot is happening now and I wanted to have some time to think alone. I'm really sorry. Maybe some other time? When Camosa's back? Right. I'll get back to my room and stay there then. Forever. Don't be like that. I'm really sorry. You just caught me by surprise, but I really would want to go out with you whenever we get the next chance. Yes, I understand. Go then and have fun doing your secret stuff. Thanks, I will. I'll see you in the evening. Sorry again. She's speaking with helium. Yeah. Shall we go to the forest? I'm just deciding it again for myself.